I don't train full body anymore. For a good reason. Look, so I was training full body, and I was doing it about twice a week. I was doing it twice a week when I used to do it every single day, because I was cutting down in order to focus on my YouTube channel, which was more important to me, and it still is more important to me, so I could have more time. So I was doing this, right? And every single workout, I wasn't present. I wasn't focused. You know, a lot of guys thinks it's normal to check your phone in between a workout. Like, I've never really been the guy to just check his phone all day. I mean, it's just not really who I am. But although I have struggled a little bit in the past, I'll be fair. But my mind would be elsewhere. I'd be thinking about this YouTube channel while I was doing push-ups. Like I would be thinking about all these other things while doing push-ups. And I don't think that's how we should train. I don't think that's normal for us humans to train like that. I think we should train in our own unique way. We should train as if it's our true self, not this sort of weird. We should be ourselves when we train. We shouldn't be this weightlifter. Right now, in this modern day, I like to think of it as this almost stereotype of a weightlifter. And I don't know about you, bro, but it's almost like everybody's trying to fit inside of this stereotype, or at least a lot of guys are trying to. They're trying to fit into the stereotype of being a weightlifter. I'm a weightlifter. This guy who goes to the gym, pushes weights, tries to build muscle, and then goes home. Everybody, I swear to God, everybody's doing it. Instead of just finding their own unique training style and getting good at that. And because of this, we're going to end up with a lot of the same sort of guys. Does that make sense? A lot of guys through self-improvement, they lose their uniqueness. And I'm going to be completely honest. You should definitely be in self-improvement. But be prepared for this. And I'm preparing you for this problem right now. It's easy to lose your uniqueness. You lose the part of you that is true and genuine. This is where purpose comes in. This is where your own unique training style comes in. This is where all of these things really build you into a true man. Because if you just wake up, meditate, gratitude journal all day, and then just try to grow the same business model everybody else is growing, while you're training in the same workout everybody else is doing, it's just boring as hell, bro. And also, it doesn't feel genuine to you, and also you'll probably make less progress doing that. Because when you live true to yourself, you make more progress anyway. You make more gains anyway. You level up in the gym more anyway. You live a better life anyway. You're more happy anyway. So it's like the best case scenario. But most people won't do this because they're afraid. They're afraid if they stop weightlifting, then they're gonna lose all their gains overnight, and it's gonna be like they'll never get a girlfriend again, and all these weird flipping fears, bro. You gotta quit all those, because trust me, bro. If I could go back, I would tell myself, just sprint. That is what you do. That is your training style. Just sprint. Just wake up and sprint, and then just sprint every single day, and then train your body in a way that makes you better at sprinting. Literally, go to Google right now and look up jacked sprinter or sprinter body, either of those, and you'll find a bunch of seriously jacked guys. Any training style you can imagine, you can get jacked in. So don't think that weightlifting is the only way to look attractive and to feel jacked and to feel confident in your own body and to look good and to feel muscular. Because you can do any sort of training style to feel that way. Like for me personally, my own unique training style is sprinting. Don't copy me. Don't, unless it's completely authentic to you, do not copy me, right? Because it's so easy for you right now to think, oh, weightlifting's bad. Okay, well, this guy sprints. I'll go do that then. No. That's not what we're doing here, right? I'm not trying to get all the weightlifters onto sprinting, bro. What I'm trying to do, I'm trying to help you find the way that you were born to train. Because this is how I like to think about it, bro. there is a way that you're supposed to train, that you were born to train. Maybe for you it's sprinting. Maybe it's some form of martial arts. It could be CrossFit. It could be there's some form of training that you are born to do, but you're not doing because you're so obsessed with weightlifting right now, and you're distracted by that. How are you born to train? This is a really good question to ask. What type of training did I enjoy most as a kid? Maybe I was obsessed with running. Me and my young friend, when we were like 8, 7, 6 years old, we would literally just every single day around lunchtime, we would just do races. We would literally just go from one end to the field, to the other end of the field, to the other end of the field, to back and then back again, like 10 times. That was my favorite. There was also there were games called like Manhunt and It. Basically, the games are just like, okay, you hide, and then if someone tries to get you, you run as fast as can, so you sprint, and then you try and sprint away from them. I love those games because they involved running and sprinting. I'm not as much of a runner. I don't like jogging. Like I wasn't born to jog, right? I wasn't born to jog, so I don't jog, right? I wasn't born to weightlift, so I don't weightlift. I was born to sprint, so I sprint. And also, this doesn't mean don't train with weights, bro, and don't train at all. I still train my legs, and I still train my abs, and I still train like every muscle. Like it's mainly just those, to be fair. But like I still train all the muscles that I find important for sprinting because that's what I really care about, and I also try and sprint. So just train in a way that allows you to live authentically, bro. And that's going to be the most beautiful, most fun, most creative sort of training you can do. Are you getting hype right now? Because if you're as excited as me about this, imagine a generation of guys who all have their own unique training style. And maybe like some of them doing sprint, some of them are like doing like flipping karate, and some of them like jujitsu each other, and like there's a couple guys flipping just. And it's just so like can you imagine it, bro? Wouldn't that be so sick? If we were all just training in our own unique way. I think that would be beautiful. I want you to try and find your own unique training style. Because it's going to be the most fun you ever have in your life. You're going to have that moment every single time I sprint afterwards. And this is how you know you really love something, right? The bit afterwards, you're really happy. And you're like smiling. If you're smiling after you train, it means you love that training. And if you're completely present while training, those two things combined are how you find the thing that you love. If you want a way to know that this is your form of training, okay, ask these two questions. When I'm doing this form of training, am I completely present? Or is my mind thinking about something else? And the second question is, after I do this form of training, how happy am I? In like the seconds and minutes afterwards, how happy am I? Do I literally have a smile for like 10 minutes after I sprint? Because I do, bro. Like, how happy are you? Just answer those two questions, and then that will really verify whether this is right for you, bro. I hope that helped, because it completely changed my life, and it completely changed my training forever. I'll see you sometime, bro. My name is Sam, hour number 7. Fix your brokenness for your purpose.